Hello, everybody. My name is Maddy, and we are here with a Sulani build. I actually really like this build, and I really like the way this build turned out. You're going to obviously see the end results here in a bit, but yeah, I actually absolutely adore this build. It's one of my favorite builds I've ever done. I've never. I don't think I've ever done a proper Sulani build before. Like, not even in, like, my own spare time, which I actually play The Sims in my spare time a lot, like, quite a bit, actually. I don't think I ever have before. But as you can see, looking at this build, you're like, oh my goodness, this is ginormous. And as you can also tell, this speed build is a lot more sped up than my other speed builds are normally. It's because when I sped it up the normal amount, it was still like 50 minutes long. And I was like, yeah, maybe not. So I had to cut it down to the 25 minutes we see here. But anyway, so with this build, the actual reason for building it was that this build is going to be my next generation's of my 100 baby challenge house. I probably will cheat them in just because to make it easy for myself. But yeah, that's why it's so massive, because it's going to house quite a few Sims. Then as you can see, I'm fidgeting with some stuff here because I was like, that doesn't look how I want it to look. Why doesn't it look how I want it to look? That's why it didn't have the pathways. But anyway, so that's what this build is, and that's why it's so freaking huge. As we go, you'll see, you know, how it all comes together and everything. As I'm recording this, I actually don't think I have the screenshots added on to the end of this. I think it's just the speed build that I'm voicing over currently, but I'll just put music over those in the end card and stuff. But yeah, this build is going up August 1st because I am changing some things about my schedule again. My plan is I'm going to actually start doing speed builds on Saturday as well, not Sunday. There's a YouTuber who does like a speed build Saturday thing, right? Or a speed build Sunday thing. I don't know. I don't watch very many other sim YouTubers. They scare me. But anyway, that's not what's important. And I'm doing landscaping right here, which I actually, it's so weird. I used to hate landscaping. I adore landscaping nowadays. I don't know what changed. I don't know why anything changed. But yeah, I absolutely just adore doing landscaping now. And you can probably tell just by how much I do it in my builds and stuff. And I also have gotten a lot better at it. I used to be pretty shit. And even in this build, it's not the greatest. There's a lot of things I would have changed. I like how I have a lot of the plants coming out of rocks and stuff. Like, I think that's a nice detail. But there are some things I would have changed. I probably would have put, if I'm going to be honest, I probably would have put more foliage around. Oh my god, I don't know if anyone else has been having this issue, but I've been having so many issues with the roofs in this game. The roofs in this game. Let's go with roofs. Oh, it stopped. I need to try and remember to cut these things out, but I just can't be bothered. It's also a thing of I don't watch them through again until I am voicing over them. That's like when I watch them again, which maybe I shouldn't do that. But yeah, that's the only time I watch the speed builds is when I'm talking over them. It is also morning. I think you can tell when you listen to my voice that it's currently morning time. I'm gonna take me a sip of my coffee. I don't know if anyone else does, but I struggle a lot with the Sulani doors, with the doors that come with Island Living. I feel like in a lot of senses they could be better. you know? Oh my god, it's so weird. I've talked about this before, but whenever I, like, do a speed build, I'm typically, like, I'm probably watching something or listening to something in the background. Like, that's what I do. And in this particular one, I was like, binging all of Plumbella's videos. She is one Sims YouTuber where I watch her, like, almost religiously. But yeah, I was watching Plumbella while I was recording this. And I remember exactly what video I was watching, too. It's the history of Plumbella video, where she talks about, like, herself and her childhood and going to uni and stuff. I remember it very vividly. And then, yeah. And then I also listened to My Favorite Murder while I was recording this at one point. Yeah, I did not realize until about here how actually massive I had made this build. And because I was like, I want there to be an upstairs so the build looks better, because with the second story, the build looks good. But I don't know what to put on the second story. You'll see, what was that sound? Oh, it was there was a vehicle that drove by. You probably did not hear that at all. It was so quiet and faint, but I heard it. It was like a sound, and it was I think it was a vehicle driving by anyway. If it wasn't, I do not know what that sound was. But anyway, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Oh no! Oh, you'll see what I do with the build with all of the rooms later. Especially the ones upstairs. It's a thing of, this just made me so excited to play my 100 baby challenge. Like, honestly, that's all it did. Looking back, I kind of wish I had gone with different tiles than I did, because I just couldn't figure out which tiles to do for the bathrooms and stuff. I was struggling a lot. I'm also pretty sure there's only 3 bathrooms in this build. And I also feel like I maybe should have done more. I'm hearing weird noises still. God, it's gonna drive me insane. But yeah, as you can see, the kitchen is absolutely massive. And then the dining room is kind of small, but I didn't, you know, it is what it is. Whatever. Who cares? But yeah. What was I gonna say? This build and, like, a couple of other builds that I've done, because I'm basically, like, I'm so in the mood to play the 100 baby challenge. Like, I record the 100 baby challenge, like, every chance I get, because I just love it so much. Like, it's ridiculous, because I'm so pre-recorded on the 100 baby challenge now. Like, it's a little ridiculous, if I'm being 100% honest. Like, it's, yeah. Just a tiny bit ridiculous. But that's also a little bit of a spoiler as well. I didn't even realize. Yes, the next generation will probably be mermaids. Right after aliens, and then after mermaids, I don't want to do vampires last. I just don't. So I think we will do witches last. So I think after this we'll do vampires and then witches. I was thinking about doing mermaids last, because I feel like that's maybe more interesting. And a little bit of a spoiler, a little bit of insight on me and who I am as a person. I fucking love mermaids. I fucking love them. I love mermaids. I think they're so cool. When I was a little girl, everything mermaid, like, you know how, like, I don't know if Bratz ever did. I don't know if Bratz ever had a mermaid thing. But, like, you know how, like, Barbie and Strawberry Shortcake and stuff like that all had, like, a mermaid movie or, like, a mermaid episode type of thing? That was my jam right there. My jam. Again, as you can, there's a chair. That's not the same. And I was about to say, please tell me I fixed that. Please tell me I fixed that. I did. Whoa, go me. I did something. Anyway, so, yeah. I love mermaids a whole lot. It's so weird because, like, now that I'm like I hate to say it, now I'm like an adult and shit. So, like, I kind of have more things figured out about, like, it's like a thing of I'm just getting to know myself, I guess. And with getting to know myself better and stuff, I've realized the things I like and don't like, or like the things I don't know, like remembering some things about my childhood and stuff that I didn't remember as a teenager because, you know, I think it's just a thing of your brain. When you're a teenager, your brain isn't in that, like, place, I guess. But, like, when you're an adult, your brain, like, kind of, like, is like, oh, memories, here you go, type of thing. So I'm having a lot of that. Not in, like, a sad way, just in, like, oh, that's a weird random memory from my childhood, but, like, that explains why I like this thing. But, yeah. It's, like, and I'm also, like, figuring out, like, my personal aesthetic as a person and the things I like and don't like. Because I used to think my aesthetic was, like, pink, cutesy. I have a foam coffee thing. That's why that sound is there. Maybe I shouldn't have it on my wood desk. Like, I used to think I was super into pink and cutesy things, but now I'm realizing, no, I'm really not. Don't get me wrong. There are some aspects about it that I do really like. Like, don't get me wrong, I do like the color pink and stuff. But there are a lot of other things where I'm like, no, I don't. I don't like that. I don't think, anyway. Oh yeah, I'm adding another deck. So I can have a boat thing. Yep, there you go. That's one of the ladder things you can, like, tie the boat, one of your, like, boats to, I think, anyway. I don't know for sure. But, yeah. So, what was I going to say? So, with that, I'm also, like, being like, oh, because some, like, real adult life shit, I've been talking with my dad about, like, moving in my own apartment type of thing. I probably won't do it anytime soon, but it's just a thing of I want to talk about it with him, I guess, to, like, see how he feels, because my dad relies on me for quite a few things. Like, my dad had a kidney transplant when I was 17. Maybe I was 16, I don't know, when I was young, a teenager. And because of that, he has to take medication every day, and I'm the person who is in, like, I like fill his med box and all that kind of stuff. Mainly because he's like very busy. He's, like, too busy to do it himself, kind of thing. I was like, that sound, that tink sound, was my nail against my tooth. Jesus. That was loud. I don't know if you heard it, but it was loud for me. My nails are not. I mean, one of my nails is really long. My pointer nails always get really long really quick. I don't know why. But anyway, so I was like, how do you feel? And he was like, well, there are a couple of things that are in your way, obviously. And I'm like, yeah, which you don't really know that, I guess, you, the viewer. I have a dog who, there are pictures of him on my Instagram. I've considered making him his own Instagram, but I probably don't think I ever will. But, yeah, I have a dog. His name is Beethoven. He is considered elderly, let's say. And so, and on top of that, so he's getting older in years, which I think we all know what that means. And then on top of that, he is over 100 pounds. He's a very, very large dog. He is my dog as well. My dad got him for me when I had just turned 15. It was, my birthday's in January. It was the February after I had turned 15. And it was also, like, 6 months after my mom passed away. And my dad was like, I'm just gonna get you a dog. And I was like, all right. And if I'm gonna be 100% honest, I did not like him at first. I thought he was too hyper for me, but because he was older, he settled down really quickly, and he also like adjusted to our lifestyle, I guess, a lot better and a lot easier and a lot quicker type of thing. So yeah. Oh my goodness, did you hear my voice go out? Jeez, that was bad. But yeah, so I can't move out until I'm in a position to where I wouldn't have to move a large dog into a small apartment. Let's phrase it like that. But yeah, so. But that's some just adult shit. That, you know, it just is what it is. It's a thing of like, I don't know. I guess I've been thinking about being an adult more, especially because I'm doing adult things, like working and waking up. I don't know what time. Speaking of which, it's like 9 in the morning, and I'm waking up. I woke up, I made my coffee, I watched a Call Me Carson video, and then I was like, you know what? I should probably do a voiceover on that video that's supposed to go up on Friday, which is the 1st, which it worked out so perfectly that Speedbuild week ends immediately into a Saturday. Did I say Friday? Did I say Friday and just not catch myself? God dang it. But anyway, so that's why it's a thing of Speedbuild week immediately ends into a Saturday, and then it's technically 8 days of Speedbuild week instead of 7, but that's fine. Taking a drink of coffee. Oh my god, lately, the coffee I've been making has been so freaking good. Oh my god. As you can see here, I put quite a bit of work into decorating these rooms. You'll see later on that I do get a little bit lazier. And you can also see that these are, for the most part, they feel very much like teenagers' bedrooms. And they are kind of personalized. And I was like, oh crap, I should probably do a kids room. It's a 100 baby challenge house. I should do a kids room. It is Sapphire Shores up on the gallery. I'm going to put it up on the gallery the day the speed build goes up, or at least that's my plan anyway. As well as that, all of the speed build week builds will also be going up on Saturday, the day that this comes out, which is August 1st. So yeah, just be aware. Also, I did not get around to recording all the voiceovers for Speed Build Week because screw that. I also, for a huge chunk of July, lost my voice, which was absolutely no fun. That actually sucked a lot. So yeah, that's why I couldn't do that, because I lost my voice. I went on a boating trip. I went out boating with my family, and we were yelling over the sound of the motor because my grandfather had gotten a new pontoon boat, and we were driving it around and testing it out, I guess. And it's very loud. Too loud, in fact, in my opinion. So that is that. And just yelling over it made me lose my voice. My throat hurt for 2 days and stuff, and I just had to be on vocal rest and drink so much tea, which that's how I got this foam cup, which I've been reusing for a week, because I feel bad if I throw it away because it's foam, and you shouldn't. I didn't know that they were gonna give me a foam cup. I thought they were gonna give me a paper one. It's weird too. Oh my god, I thought I saw my dog outside my window. He's outside right now. The slider door is open because it's cool outside and it's hot in the house. So I have the slider open so the breeze can come in and the dog can go in and out, which I trust him 100%. He'll be fine out there by himself. But anyway, so it's weird though, because the lid for the foam cup is paper, but the cup is foam. Why didn't they just make the lid and the cup out of? Why don't they just get paper cups? I'm annoyed. I actually got it from my sister's work, Maybe I should ask her. But every so often, my sister comes and stays at my dad's house, which I live at my dad's still. And whenever she comes over, she's always like, do you want me to bring you anything? And I'm always like, tea. Bring me tea. And she's like, you're a fucking weirdo who drinks tea. It's not very American. It is unless it's sweet tea, like iced sweet tea, no one drinks tea in America, except for me. I actually know a couple of people who drink tea. Like, a lot of my friends who are my age drink tea, if I'm being honest. Now I have the Dodie song, If I'm Being Honest, stuck in my head. I'm being honest. Oh my god, I forgot that I had done the lights like that. Wow, I'm clever. I don't give myself enough credit when it comes to building sometimes. Like, lately, I've been feeling such weird burnout with my builds, but I keep being like, oh my god, I want to build. But every time I complete a build, I'm like, this could have been better, right? Like, I don't hate it, but I'm like, it could be better. I don't know if anyone else, like, has that issue, though. Like, I'm sure plenty of other people who build in The Sims understand that feeling of like, could have been better. But yeah, as you can see here, I'm doing exclusively toddler bedrooms here. So that's fun, wouldn't you say? But yeah, the next one, the one that's after the blue one, is actually my favorite one. I tried to make them as, like, gender neutral as possible, but I also feel like gender's a social construct and, like, everything is gender neutral. So the next room is very pink and purpley, and I actually, you'll see it in a second if we would go to it, I guess. But with the next one, I actually made it with my nieces in mind, and I think that's why it turned out so, like, I don't know, so maybe not good, but cute, I guess, the way I really liked it. But yeah, you'll see the end results in a hot sec. Because at first I go with the butterflies jumping over the tables, and I really like that, and I really like the clouds and stuff. Don't get me wrong, I really do like that, but I'm like, maybe not. And you see me looking for a rug, and I'm struggling to find a rug. Oh, it's paused. I went into pink rugs and then got up and walked away. Like, I'm over this. But look at that. Looky here. My voice is going. I thought that this was such a good idea to make it look like a flower patch on the ground with those flower rugs. And then I think that mirror that came with Get to University. Is that what it's called? With the University expansion pack. I think that mirror that came with the University expansion pack is perfect for toddler bedrooms because it's the size of toddlers. I know if you don't know anything about toddlers, they freaking love looking at themselves in the mirror. They love it. It's their favorite things. They're conceited little bastards. I'm sorry, is that appropriate? I don't feel like it is. But yes, that bedroom right there is one of my favorite bedrooms I've ever done in this game. I know the I know the roof is poking through the wall. Ignore it. I did. You can. I literally, as I was building right here, as I was decorating the room right here, I was like, I do not see it. I do not see it. I will not see it. And then I was about to say, I think I put play. I think I put play stuff out here, like toys and shit. That's what they're called, toys. As you can tell, I'm an adult. But I actually think I'll end this here. If you enjoyed, please, God, if you enjoyed, please let me know by liking, commenting, or subscribing. And if you did not enjoy, please let me know what I can do to further improve my content in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this speed build. Bye!